All right, so here we have our leg press, which is one of the first pieces of equipment you see when you walk down the stairs here at Success. So a couple of adjustments to make with this one. First, for the back pad, you can pull this lever here to adjust it further back or further forward. I like it somewhere right in the middle, but you can kind of figure out what works for you the best. And then the second adjustment, once you're in that seat, is this little lever that's going to be right below you here. Pull that up, and then the whole thing can move back and forward. In order to get full range of motion, I like to keep it pretty far forward, but if your knees or hips won't allow you to be in that position, obviously move it back as needed. But basically, you're just going to take your feet up onto the platform here. Make sure they're even on both sides. You don't want 1 foot way up here, 1 foot way down here. That's not going to work things evenly on each side. So I like to use these little screws here to kind of measure and say, you know, my big toe is that far away from this one on this side, this far on this side, so it's looking pretty even. Press it forward, and then from there, this little handle down here, you're going to want to pull that up. Notice that moves that little piece down there. Pull that lever towards you. That's going to pull that little stopper out of the way. That way, the weights can come even further down, and then press them right back up. That range of motion, I believe Hunter and Tom will often put a little pad right here to bring you forward. And so that basically this is coming even further towards the chest. There we go. There's a pad. Thank you. Yeah, so this little pad is going to bump you even further forward than the seat itself will go. So same thing, just kind of getting those feet up, press it, handle in, let it come down nice and low, press it right back up. Another thing you can do on here are calf raises. So for that, I like to bring the feet down a little bit lower. It is a little harder since this can hit the calves, so it is okay to have your feet a little bit higher up if needed.
Set it down real quick. If you move.
Oh, good point.
Good amount.
I never even thought of that. I'm learning too. So yeah, front half of your foot is up there. Then you can hit those calf raises. Let those toes come back behind the ankles.
And the nice thing about this too is like you could kind of demonstrate, but if you slipped out or you had to fail, you're really close to your safeties. So that's usually like how I would set it up. So Jesse could probably even go back like one more notch. That way he's just got enough range of motion to work the calves efficiently, but not so much that, you know, he would hurt himself if he slipped. Because I've seen people slip, I've never seen it on this machine, but I've seen people's feet slip off when they're doing calf raises. Probably would be recommended to use some, you know, rubber soled shoes, just so you have the grip if you're doing calf raise. A lot of times I like some kind of a sort of like minimalist shoe that does have rubber on the bottom. But otherwise, that is pretty much that. And just real quick to note too, you know, if you want to do more quad, you can put your feet down at the bottom. Otherwise, you can put your feet all the way up to the top to get more hamstring and glute here too.
Yes, that'd be much more quad down here.
Yep.
And then the hamstring glute, like Hunter was talking about, right up here.
And up there, you might just want to make sure you have shoes on.
Yeah, because that's slippery.
Yeah, you use it. Obviously, the weight pegs on both sides are where you put your weights on. A lot of times at Success, we tend to just leave those black coated ones on there, because most people can do that. And then we have a weight tree here, a weight tree there, over there, depending on how many over there. So weight trees all over, depending on how much weight you need. And you can put like up to, I believe, 12 plates on each side of this one. So get nice and strong, big quads, big glutes. Yeah, buddy.